Hi, hello everyone. Good evening. Hi Aman. Hi Satish. Hi Dinesh. Hello Ujwal. Okay, just give a couple of minutes, then we will start. Just just let me know if you are able to hear my voice properly and able to see me. Give yes. Okay, perfect. Okay, great, great. Hi Abhishek. Okay, so hello everyone, welcome to AWA Live, Automate with Amit Live, and I really appreciate your time and you have uh, kept your time aside for this live session. I hope I should be able to help you all with all my capabilities. So, if you are connecting for the first time, let me introduce myself and then we'll start. I have more than 9 years of working experience in automation testing domain so far. So, I mean, I also had started my career as a automation, uh, manual test engineer, and I eventually got opportunity in automation. So far, it's been around 7 years, 7 more years working in automation domain. When I started, then Selenium was just started. I mean, it was taking the shares in the market, like it was capturing the market, and more automation tools were coming, and Selenium was up above all the automation tools. So it was capturing the market by that time, and eventually, I also started working on Selenium. So yeah, since then, I mean, Selenium, Cypress, Playwright, we have all many automation tools which are there. Okay, so so far we have couple of questions, as I had mentioned in my YouTube community post also. I had given one form where I had asked some questions, like if you could give me questions in advance, that will be helpful. And so I will be answering all those questions came through the form, as well as on here as well, live as well. Okay, so in case you have further questions, you can definitely ask in here also. I'll just start with a couple of questions which I received in the form. So first question is from Suren. So it was related to the updates in automation testing, and he mentioned that how can we learn and know the new trending technologies in automation testing. So according to me, I can give you my example how I learn and keep myself updated from different things, different trending technologies in automation testing as such, and what's going on in and out in tech world, or IT and automation. So we have couple of ways. First and foremost and very popular is YouTube. You through YouTube you can search, and you can go through the, you can follow those channels which are really giving some content related to the latest things. If you are searching for automation testing, so time to time people keep on talking on different YouTube channels. So you can follow those YouTube channels which gives update about new and trending technologies. And I also started recently some of the video series, I would say. The first video was related to the five trends in automation testing. So, in case you wanted to go and check out, you can go and check out that as well on the on my YouTube channel. But you can follow the YouTube channels which gives all these updates. Second way could be, according to me, could be LinkedIn posts, LinkedIn articles, and so that could be another way. And I would say LinkedIn is one of the biggest place where all the professionals of different domains are there on LinkedIn also. So by getting all those posts which are, if you are following those creators on LinkedIn also, who keeps on sharing the updates, so you can go and follow them as well. That will also be helpful. Third way could be joining the groups related to the automation testing. So that there also you will be so much aware, and you will be in the community of the people who are like minded, and they are talking about different things. And you also, if you joined, you can go and ask these questions time to time, so you will be getting the answers definitely from there as well. So these are some of the ways I try myself to I try myself to keep updated. So that is one way, one thing basically. So let's move on second question. So from Satish, so Cypress or Playwright, which has more demand in market? See, from Cypress and Playwright, apart from Selenium, Cypress and Playwright are the more getting attention these days. And when we talk about Cypress, it has more, I would say, I kind of equal opportunities I had seen on LinkedIn, as well as people keep on talking on social media as well. So on LinkedIn I had seen that Cypress and LinkedIn jobs basically, so I keep on seeing Cypress relatively little more, but in comparison to the capabilities, Playwright is much ahead than Cypress. Why I say so? Because uh, some of the capabilities of Cypress, like it is more faster than Cypress, as it says. And to be very frank, I haven't used them yet, but I am right now thinking to learn Cypress at the moment, because in my company and my project also it's there. So I am thinking that it will be great opportunity to me for me to learn Cypress first, because it's already there and I'll be getting the hands-on benefits. So that will be a good thing to for Cypress. But all in all, if you wanted to learn, then I would say one of I would say Playwright is better than Cypress. That's my understanding. Recently I was doing one discussion with my friend, one of my friend. It's That video is also available on my channel, so if you wanted to go and go automation talks, that way, that is the title of that, or thumbnail of that particular talk. So that person is using Playwright in his company, and he says that there are considerable amount of difference between the for the capabilities of Cypress and Playwright. So Playwright is much ahead as per him also. And uh, whatever I had read and heard about Playwright versus Cypress, Playwright is a little ahead than Cypress. But in terms of opportunities, I think Cypress is more at the moment. We never know that what will be the what will pick up in next few years. But that's the current situation at the moment. Okay, so next question from here. So I am reading the question. Currently, I am learning software automation testing. I would like to know the following concerning software automation testing. Is there remote job opportunities for software automation testers? So this question comes from Lewis. So okay. So, is there remote job opportunities for software automation testers? See, nowadays, I am considering remote job opportunities as in, this work from home. So, okay. So, from India, if you are trying to get remote job opportunities, definitely, there are companies, which are providing remote jobs opportunities outside India. Uh, you can search for those job on different portals, different testing portals are also there, like there are very famous, which are, Fiverr, Upwork, Freelancer, all those sites are there from where you can search remote jobs as well. From Indian specific point of view, we have uh, few like Naukri.com also has one feature or one checkbox, or we can say, filter also. So that filter is there, and which you know which helps to filter out the remote jobs. So from there you can search. Right now, situation is such that many, I would say 60 to 70% companies are now um, expecting their employees to work from office, and not 100, if not 100% work from office, then also they expect you to work at least 1 or 2 days in a week from office. So that way, you build up, there are pros and cons of working from office and working from home both. So that's definitely there, but there are remote job opportunities for automation testers as well. For that, you need to go on specific portals and search for those jobs, and you will get it. But as trend goes, companies are a little hesitant, or I would say that is out of trend. Those companies which are believing in remote jobs only, those are right now uh, giving that opportunity, but not many. Next question is, I have currently seen many people stating that it's hard to get jobs, and this has really discouraged my learning. See, at the moment, from couple of times, or I would say from past couple of years, in 2023, and after COVID went, we had seen a higher trend of jobs in tech world, and after that we are seeing the lows. Okay, so this high and low keeps on going, and that keeps on going, and that's part of cycle, that's part of business cycle, which keeps on going. And if you are not preparing during the time which is hard to get job, you will not, or you may lose the opportunity when market is up and demanding more and more jobs. So rather than getting discouraged, I would encourage you, in case you are discouraged, I would encourage you to learn more, and in utilize this time more effectively, so that you learn more market demanding tools and skills in automation testing. If you are trying to get job in automation testing, you learn things from automation tools perspective, and whatever are in demand. We just talked about different things in demand, so you can choose, and as per your convenience you start learning, and step by step, rather than getting discouraged, make your goals shorter, practice daily, or I would say regularly, I would say, so that you don't lose out the consistency. And if you maintain the consistency, that way I don't think you will be discouraged, and rather you will be uh, making yourself ready. One more thing, to make this whole thing, the whole learning process more enriching and more exciting or fun, I would suggest a few things. Like, since you are learning automation testing, now you can automate anything. So if you are learning automation testing, pick one site which you think you are using daily. So if let's suppose you are visiting Facebook daily, and you wanted to have something, you post daily or something like that, you just go and pick something. So start automating a particular website or any specific thing you wanted to do, or you keep on doing. Maybe one more idea I could say. uh, when you are searching jobs, which site, or usually which site you keep on searching day by day, again and again? you know uh, those jobs portals, right? So why don't you automate those job portals with the skills you have, with the skills automation testing which you are doing? So keep on automating those job portals itself, which goes and searches for automation testing jobs, and then based on the description, pick that description and see if that description is having some certain keywords which is suitable for you, and keep that job portal or those links in a separate Excel, which you go and by yourself look into those jobs which are relevant to you. So that's isn't that isn't it very exciting to see day by day, right? So that's more exciting to do, as well as you are making your job easy by utilizing your skill which you are learning and for which you wanted to have job in, right? So that way you will be encouraged, and it will not be mundane or boring. Believe me, it will be so exciting that you will be, you will spend hours and hours doing that, because it is going to utilize your time. It is going to make your life easier. So start with that. So if you are liking this, and if you are again, before moving ahead, if you think this could be helpful, and this was little insightful, given chat box that it was insightful, that way it will help me to understand whether you are getting what I am saying. So let's keep it both ways. Okay. So okay, so next question is, are ISTQB certifications worth? Okay, so to the people who don't know ISTQB certifications, ISTQB basically is certification, internationally recognized certifications, which is, which helps people to get certified in certain domain. And for testing, basically, it's a very recognized certification. So are to the question, are certification ISTQB certifications are worth or not? To be very frank, in my 9 years of career, I haven't given any certifications yet, and it never bothered me that I don't have any certifications. So if you don't have any certifications, I don't think that is going to bother you, or it will harm in your career. If you do it, that is, I think, that will be an added advantage, but that's not mandatory kind of thing. So ISTQB certifications, if you are going to do, you can give a try, but according to me, rather than giving so much experience or so much time and effort on these certifications, you should be doing actual projects, or actual skill building courses, rather than going for ISTQB certifications or something. That does not, I would not say that helps, but that helps or not, but I think giving these certifications is not going to help you very much. So according to me, I mean, I don't think it will be any worth as of now. If you wanted to, and if there are you think you wanted to give just to have certified, or somebody is going to give you a stamp, definitely you can try. But according to my perception, according to my opinion, it does not harm, or it does not you know creates any issue. So and one more perspective to these certifications are, if you are fresher, so generally that this thing is in your mind that if you are a fresher, and if I do this kind of certification, my worth or my value will be more in the market, and if I go for searching the job, that will help me. See, if you are going to give one interview, and in many job descriptions, at least in my 9 years of career, I had switched three to four. This is my fourth company which where I am in. But I never saw that any particular company job description was mentioning that ISTQB certification is a must or something. There may be in the category that it is good to have, but it is not mandatory. So that is not mandatory completely. Okay. So that is the thing. If and from the job perspective also, it is not mandatory. So rather than wasting time, or if you have time, and if you searching for the jobs right now, and you are just starting, if you have time, definitely you can go and give the certification. That is not going to have any harm. You will have one certification, that's it. But if you are experienced, where you have good experience on different skills, I think, and I think rather than giving more efforts on these certifications, learn more skills. There are new things, new AI tools are there. Rather than that, I would recommend to uh, you know uh, invest your time there, rather than giving on these certifications, because these certifications are all objective based questions, and these questions are what these based on that questions. Who can guarantee that you have learned everything which is being asked in these certifications? Nobody can, right? So that's why, if you are in your starting stage of your career, and you have time, definitely you can go and give it. There is no harm. But if you are more experienced, I think you should be more focused on learning new skills, new technologies, new trends, rather than giving these certifications. So that's my take. Let's take one more question from live here. So Aman says that how much a person can make in software testing field. See, software testing field. If see, any person who is starting in this field, right now, if you are coming as an automation tester or manual QA tester, although there are very less job in manual tester, even though companies which are hiring you as a manual tester, they expect you to learn automation testing as fast as you can. Even though if you are not learning, I mean, they expect you to have that skill. If you're not, then they expect you to learn as fast as you can. Okay. So once you have that skill, I think the market is going to give you, I think nowadays also, that is the worst part to have in IT industry, that entry level salaries have not increased in past 10 years also. Like when we started, 3.2 lakhs per annum was that time. Also entry level jobs were like that, and today also I think it's same. So maybe there must be some companies which are going to give you more package, but most of the service based companies, they are still giving you that only. So if you really go and search for good companies, like in my company also, it is my company does not hires fresher at, but fresher basically they hire, but they expect you to have that automation testing related skills beforehand, rather than coming and then learning. So if you have that skills, then my company also hires for QA interns, which is for a 1 year position. and after that they give entry level salary of 4.8 lakhs per annum. So that's there are few companies which gives you uh, you know which gives you that starting package. And moving further, if you are in the same company for long years, believe me, I mean, you are going to lose. There are pros and cons again. If you are learning, if you are in that particular company, if you are 10 years or 5 years or 10 years, if you are staying in one company, there are pros and cons. If you are learning, if you are getting good learning experience, good hike or something, you are financially also you are growing, as well as from your career perspective, you are also growing, then I think that's worth staying in one company. But if you're not growing, from either financially or from career wise, then I think there is no point in staying in one company. And after that, if you keep on switching, generally people get 30 to 40% hike. And for 5 years I had seen people getting more than 10 lakhs per annum for 5 years of experience. Even that may go to 14 15 lakhs per annum also. And 7 8 years, maybe people are there. Again, it depends upon which company, which type of company you are in, whether that's a startup, whether that's service based, whether that's product companies. So generally product based companies gives you more salaries than these service based companies. So depends where you are and which type of company you are in. It may go around, for 5 years it may go around 10 to 15 lakhs per annum. And for 5 to 10 or beyond that, it may go around 20 30 also. So yeah, so that's salary range. You can make more than that also. It completely depends. In Bangalore, one of my friend is that person is also having more than 9 years of experience, and he is earning over there around 40 lakhs per annum. So in Bangalore, so that much of salaries are there. So it depends which type of company you are in, which place you are in, and what skills you have in automation testing. Also, if you are aware of the whole process, you are master in your skill, then definitely companies are going to pay you more, rather than if you don't have that much skill, you won't be able to get that much. Okay. So okay, so Shekhar says, I am a manual tester. Which tool do you prefer me to learn, Cypress or Selenium? See, boss, I think if you are learning Chandrasekhar, also if you are manual tester right now, I would suggest that go with the market, because if you are going to look for further jobs, right now Selenium is way beyond Cypress or Playwright. These are the emerging things, emerging technologies. But I think at the place Selenium is right now, it will take time for sure for Cypress or Playwright to be in that place. So at the moment, I would suggest you learn Selenium for near future, because Selenium is also evolving themselves right now. Selenium 4 is the version of Selenium which is going on. But they are also improving themselves right now. And there are Selenium 5 which is also, which may come soon in the market. So they are also upgrading themselves. So Cypress, Selenium gives you flexibility to learn, to implement Selenium from any language, being it Python, being it Java, C sharp, any language. There are so many language compatibility with Selenium, rather than Cypress or Playwright. So because Cypress and Playwright, you are going to have it only with JavaScript. That's only the language which you need to learn in order to implement Cypress and this Playwright. But Selenium gives you a flexibility to learn any language and implement it. So I think if you are a manual tester at this moment and you have just started, definitely you should be moving ahead with Selenium. And once you have your hands on Selenium, I would recommend and I would suggest that you also take a look on other tools as well, so that you don't miss out if there are any opportunities in Cypress. You should be ready with that also. Okay, so once you understand the concept, how that mindset while automating or while doing testing with automation works, then I think that will be very much easier for you to learn other tools as well. uh, if you are at the moment you are with Selenium, it will be pretty easier to learn Cypress or Playwright later on. Okay, so that will give you more help. So from the job perspective and from further on upgrading perspective, I would suggest you right now to learn Selenium, and then keep your hands open for other tools like Cypress or Playwright as well. Okay, so I have another question in the form. So I am in manual for 2.5 years. I want to switch to automation. I have following question which I am mentioning below. First is, from my manual experience and automation knowledge, can I switch so far? So for that, do I have a fake experience, or what should I mention? Okay, so basically, he says that so far he has manual testing experience in manual testing, but he is saying that if I wanted to switch, so for that, do I need to mention fake experience in my resume or not? So see, mentioning fake experience in your resume, if you are working in a company and that's real experience, I don't think there will be any harm in mentioning automation, as long as you are able to provide justification, and whatever skills you are mentioning over there, you are able to justify that. So if you are able to justify that experience you are mentioning in the automation, because you have mentioned that you have only 2.5 years of experience, and out of that, if you are, let's suppose, you can mention that okay, I got exposure on manual testing as well as automation. Like I was doing it 50-50. I have one project which I am manual testing, and whenever I get opportunity, or meanwhile I am automating them as well. So I am working with a team who helps me, and I help them to automate certain scenarios. So that way, you can manage to mention that I work on automation testing related skills as well. I do have manual experience for sure. So that way you can mention, and you can have balance between both, and you can mention in the job resume. Okay, so now next question we have, will the core Java knowledge be enough for automation roles, or we have to have data structure, or we have to learn data structures and algorithms for automation testing? See, for Java, for core Java, for this actually for this question, I have also prepared one video on my channel, say top 5 Java topics. I think that is the thumbnail. Top 5 Java topics for automation testers to learn. So yes, so in Java, basically you need not to learn everything. Java is so vast and being used by different types of people in the industry. Okay, so for that, you need not to learn everything in Java. Core Java is enough. Out of that, in core Java also, you need not to learn everything in core Java. I mean, if you know, that's good. But if you are if you want to focus on few things, I would suggest few things, or 5 to 6 things, which you will use in your automation testing career most of the time. rather than going on in and out things, learning those things. I don't think that's going to be useful as much as these six things. So what are those 5 6 things? First thing could be object oriented programming skill, because if you are learning any object oriented programming, definitely you should be aware of object oriented programming, how what are different pillars of that, and how to implement and how you can implement in your framework, or where you have used in your programming. So that is a thing you should be aware of in automation, in Java, first of all. Second thing could be basic syntaxes, control flow statements, if else, for loops, those kind of things, which are very basic data types, typecasting, or these kind of things, constructor, classes, how to use classes, all those things which are very basics. So you should be aware of those basics as well. That is going to be used very very frequently. So that is second thing. Third thing could be your this first I told object oriented programming. Second I told basic control flow, if else, loops, and all those things. Third thing could be your string manipulation. Okay, so each time you are working in automation testing, you will be dealing with test data management. So that test data, or if you are working with data, you will be receiving the inputs and sending, maybe sending the outputs in the form of strings. So most of the time in Java you will be dealing with string manipulations also. So you need to learn how to manipulate strings in very efficient and effective way. So that way it will help you to understand and manipulate different things. uh, if you have observed in interviews also, like interviews related to automation testing, there must be definitely you will be asked one questions related to string manipulation. And why is that? Because we use string manipulation, we are going to use or we are going to manipulate string day in day out. So that way only that skills comes that skill come very handy day in day out for any automation tester. And that's why we need to learn string manipulation also. Next thing is collections. So in collections, basically, why is that important? Because we need to deal with data all the time in automation testing also. And you know in any programming language, I think if you are going to deal with data here in day in day out. So how to manipulate collections, how to manipulate or data, how to add, delete, or update the different forms of list, maps, or sets. So there are not everything which you need to learn, but there are few things which you need to learn in collections also. You need not to maybe you will see, if you see the collections, there are many things, but you need not to learn everything in there also. So collections could be the another thing. uh, Last, I think, exception handling. If I'm not missing anything, then last could be exception handling. And if you haven't right now, these are 5 things which I'm able to recall. But if you wanted to see more, then you can go in and check out that video where I have talked top 5 Java topics for automation testers. There you will get more details about that. Okay, so next question is related to what are the things I should mention in resume. As far as I know, basic Java, Selenium testing, test ng, basic framework, and Git. I think you know the basic core things. So if you know the basic Java, Selenium, test ng, basic framework, and Git, I think most of the things you already know. And you, if you mention in and out things, like if you know CI/CD, that will be helpful. If you know how this Jenkins work in CI/CD, that will be helpful. If you know Selenium Grid, if you know the concept of it, definitely that is going to helpful. But if you have mentioned these things, I think for 2.5 years, or the person who has asked this question is having less than 1 year, I think you know that's going to help. I think that's good. And okay, so moving on to the next question, what type of coding questions can be asked for automation testing? I think for this I have already created one video, and if you can go and check out on in there. There is a long list of questions which I have covered in my channel, so you can go and check out that. How to search for jobs for automation testing, as in portals where they mention that they need 2 years automation experience. Okay, so I think this question has been answered. Should I apply on that? But I don't have real automation experience. So I have already explained this question. For learning framework, is hybrid and Cucumber fine for now? And which site is good to learn industry level framework? See, for learning framework, see, right now, I think if you are learning hybrid framework with Cucumber, that is good. Hybrid frameworks are being asked more, and are, those are the frameworks which are being used uh, in most of the companies in automation testing. So definitely you should go for hybrid and Cucumber. And which sites are good to learn from industry level framework? I think you can check out in Udemy. There are many courses. In my channel also, I have created one playlist. Although there are, I think, 9 to 10 10 videos are there right now, but I will put more videos out of that in there, which will help you to learn. But you can check out in Udemy and other, there are YouTube channels which are teaching framework designing, which is of industry standards. Okay, so I think what the last question is, what framework we have to learn to improve our career growth? I think hybrid framework with Cucumber BDD, if you are learning, that's going to help, and that will help you to grow your career. And yeah, so that was all in this whole session. I hope this was helpful. And if you have any further question, if you have any question, you can definitely reach out to me on my Instagram handle as well, with the name Automate with Amit. And uh, if you haven't subscribed my channel, please make sure to subscribe. This is going to help you and me as well to grow together. So if you haven't, please make sure to subscribe. And soon we will be doing next live session. So if you have further more questions, keep it handy with you. And you can share in the link also in my community post. There is a link for Q&A, so you can mention that, and I am going to take that in next session. So whenever is there, I think I right now I am doing it monthly, on first Sunday every month. Okay, so that may go beyond as well. So if you have any further questions, you can definitely ask that in my channel, and through the comments as well. And if you have any further suggestions for me to go through any kind of videos, definitely I really expect and expect your support. So if you have any suggestions for me to improve, please post that as well. And thank you for your time. I really appreciate your time, and I hope this whole session was helpful. And thank you. See you in the next one. Amit Tripathi signing off. Bye bye.